should be working now. Hello, everybody. Hello. Sorry for the wait. I know that some of you were being a little bit impatient there. I was looking at chat. We were having to get ourselves ready because we just got back from eating breakfast and we had some technical issues and we both had to make bathroom breaks. So we had a lot to get done. So we apologize for taking so long. But we are here now, so hopefully you can all hear us. We'll be getting started on the Peacekeeper fashion contest. Sad to say, we had wanted to get Wextra herself in on this, but she's been sick, and so we didn't want to bother her or cause her any undue issue or stress, so we decided we'd do this one ourselves. But if we ever come back around to doing Peacekeeper, we will, of course, invite her again. All right, so Lark, you are, I hope, ready to look over the Peacekeeper fashion.
I hope I am.
All right, so let's get ready to do this. I do not know how many submissions we have, but I'm very interested to see. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the grading. So we're starting off with M, who give us Chizuki, the Princess of Blood. Ooh.
I like it.
I've always liked the red, black, and gold. That's always going to do it.
So it's because we're Gamecock fans, but, you know.
Well, it just looks solid. Red's such a good color.
Red and black is an easy combination to make work. Yeah, it's...
Looks good, man. I'm not going to lie. That looks pretty fire.
Yeah, I think this is good.
At least it's a 9, at the very least.
Yeah, very least a 9, I would say.
Oh, you think we should go 9 or 10?
I want to put it at a 9 for right now.
All right, we'll go 9. We'll go 9. I think that's really good, though. Chizuki is really good. All right, next one. The Desert Sands gives us, hey, Raven, I wanted to try something different with PK. Hope it works out. This is Jane Dunn, by the way. I love your content. Keep going. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Yeah, I love the open face here, but the problem is there's nothing else going on here.
I get that you're going, I think, for like more like a desert, like a brown motif to like blend in with the sands.
Yeah.
And I get that, but
the material works, but there's not a lot going on here. I've got to give this one a 6, I think.
Yeah, we need some pizzazz.
Yeah, I'm going to give that one a 6. Not bad. All right, T-Bucket 13 gives us Sibilla of the Desert Guardians. She is part of a group of knights sent to Arabia. The mission is to repair the relationship with the Aphira and find out what has become of the holy location. She joined them because she is friends with an Aphira and wants to see Arabia. Okay.
With the Arabian Nights. Red hair, I approve.
I always love the red hair. Red hair is good. We are red hair fans. Ooh,
good choice of effect.
Good choice of effect.
Love that execution.
It is a good execution. Okay, I dig it. That's not bad.
I like the swords.
I'm gonna say 8, maybe 7 or 8.
I go 7. 7. I think 7.
7 it is. Okay. Next up, from Indigo, Bologna, the bloodied Rousseau. I can't speak. Anyway, Bologna is one of the few peacekeepers of the tribunal. Calling her a peacekeeper isn't completely fitting, but it is the closest descriptor you'll truly get to her swordsmanship, or swordswomanship. As inferred through her title, she is a stealthy weapon of war, dancer of death, strided herself in the blood of her enemies. All right, let's go. The purple and white thing going on.
I
okay.
like it. It kind of reminds me of not the Emperor's Children, but the one that's like rumored to be the Sons of the Phoenix. That's great. That's great.
This image right here could be a wallpaper.
Yeah,
that is a great image. The way that it looks like she's just being followed by pixie dust. That is
like she's coming out of the pixie.
Here's the thing. I would have changed the lore a little bit around that right there. That's very pixie-esque. I dig that.
That's Queen of the Fairies, but in a good way.
That is really good.
I think that's a 10.
That might be a 10. I might give that one that kicks ass. That was really good. That's a 10 right there. Okay. Blackstone Peacekeeper from Lazy Person. Yes, Raven, I like to keep my heroes clean and simple. That's fine.
Simple and clean. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no. All right. Nice.
Excellent photography there.
Yeah. It's just a simple Blackstone Peacekeeper. I can dig it. I like that. I like the differentiation of material. It looks like you've got a different material on the legs than you do on everything else, which is nice. Of course, the Blackstone paint pattern is good. I'm willing to give this a 7 or 8.
I go 7.
7? Okie doke.
It is simple and clean.
All right. This is Ruby, the Rose of the Iron Legion. Beautiful but armed with thorns. Good luck, everyone. Oh, man. Now I'm just thinking of Ruby from Where Winds Meet, and I'm sad again.
And here I am going, those aren't thorns. Oh, you mean on? Oh, I like it.
That's clever. You know, I'll be honest, this armor set always bothered me because you can't change the hood color, but you found a paint pattern that matches with the hood color.
It's almost like a druid ranger thing going on.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. I like that.
Because I do like she's armed with thorns. They look like briar thorns.
They really do look like briar. Yeah.
You've heard of Briar Fox, Briar Bear.
There we go.
This is Briar Peacekeeper.
Briar Peacekeeper. Briar PK. Briar PK. I think that's a 9.
Give the druid a 9. That's really good. I like it.
All right. Next up, Sub Rosa, an oath that is not to be taken lightly, for all things said under the rose are to be kept silent. For those who break said oaths are not only looked down upon, but are hunted relentlessly by those who have sworn themselves to silence. Some refer to them as the secret keepers, silent hunters that are hell-bent on maintaining the sanctity of Sub Rosa. Those who cannot stay silent of their own volition will in turn be silenced themselves. Now I must ask you, young traveler, can you keep a secret? Okay.
No.
I can't do it. All right, here we go.
All right.
This is very clean. Very clean. I like that.
Almost thought it was a vampire for a second.
That would be a cool twist, wouldn't it? That looks really good, actually.
I
don't know. This might be a 10.
All the photographers came out for this one, I tell you.
This might be a 10 right here. I dig the way this meets. This might be a 10 for me. This might be a 10 for me.
For me, I'm thinking like particularly with the mask outfit, it kind of reminds me of like sort of, for those of you that have ever played like Vampire the Masquerade, like sort of like I imagine like that's like a vampire for like the Camarilla or something.
Yeah. I think this is a 10.
Yeah,
I think this. I'm gonna go 10 on that one.
10.
All right. Next is Gillian, the Wildcat of Carmina. The twin sister of Renard of Carmina. She too battled for the people of Ashfeld, yet she harbored an inner darkness, a beast who craved bloodshed and violence even as a young child. Each battle only strengthened its grip on her soul, and realizing she would turn on the innocent, she abandoned her brother and joined the Neo Blackstone Legion. Okay.
Neo.
Very Blackstone-esque.
Rugged too.
I'm not gonna lie, the lion mask, it just looks too derpy for me. Like, I keep thinking of the Cowardly Lion. Hugger, hugger.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I kind of like it, but then when it has like the open mouth, I think that kind of hurts it.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it a 7 at least.
Yeah, 7 I think is fair.
All right. Anyway, my Peacekeeper, she's the daughter of Shay Patrick Cormac, the rogue assassin, and Hope Jensen.
Oh, he finally had a kid. Good for him.
Too bad he's useless. Moving on.
Oh, it's not that he's useless. It's that he and the rest of the assassins don't know what the heck they're doing anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
But
all right.
I see we are going for like the Templar thing.
Okay. And that's a 6.
I get the tie-in, and I appreciate it, but she's missing the air rifles. I'm afraid we're gonna have to give you. What'd you say, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 I think is good.
6 is good.
Like it though.
All right. Hokage Nikarai gives us, here's my Peacekeeper, Anujin Fellwinter, but also goes by her codename Adele. She was an orphan on the Mongolian steppes, and by the time she was 12 years old, she was taken by a Chimera Line Knight Legion and was raised in Ashfeld. The man who adopted her offered her the name Adele, but she chose to go by her given name and felt indebted to the knight that took her in, so she became a Peacekeeper. When she found out that Gul'jin had defeated Chimera and that her father figure was captured, she seeks to find a way to save him. Okay.
A Mongolian Peacekeeper. Interesting.
An interesting thought.
I like the lore.
The pictures are just hard to see. I'm willing to give this a 6 or 7.
I go 6.
All right.
I would rate the lore. With the lore, bump it up, but we can't conclude.
We can't include the lore. Yeah. Starlight Nightingale. We got a lot of Starlight ones in these last few.
Twilight Cleric. Twilight Cleric. Got it. Sparkle. Shing. Sparkle. Sparkle. Bam. 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 Go back. Blackbriar's checking out the rump.
Yep, you got that right. Okay, so I'm going to be real. I like all of this up until we get to the hood, because that gold clashes with everything else.
Yeah, and that's the problem. You can't change that hood.
You can't change that hood color. Otherwise,
I even think the ornamentation worked well for this. It's just the hood in of itself.
I think it's going to have to be a 9 for me, Chief. I'm going to have to give that a 9.
Not 9.
All right, next up. Kind of spooky.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Send shivers down your spine. Doo-doo. Ooh, okay.
All right.
That's not bad.
Definitely with the theatrics.
Did we get... Oh, we got it 2 times. Okay. Nah, I like that image. That's a good image. Okay, on its own, I think this is pretty good. Again, I think the hood clashes.
Well, and this time I'm not as big a fan with the ornament. I never like how it just kind of like sits on top of the hood.
Yeah, that
it was with like the crown. You can argue like how
yeah,
it's like
that jutting out kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
8?
Maybe an 8. Yeah,
I give 8.
8 it is. 8 it is. That is an 8. All right, next up, The Business with Anne de Gaulle. Her story is a hybrid between that of Mulan and the Lady of the Dark, Sabaton reference. In this case, her brother got the plague and euthanized himself right before going off to fight for Chimera. With no other way to support her family, she takes her brother's place. She always wore a helmet and intentionally damaged her throat to hide her gender. She had to kill a fellow knight, paying respects to the brother's grave. So I don't listen to the song if you can't. It's one of their better ones in my opinion. Also, Legends album kicks ass. My question for that lore, if I'm being honest, is why would she need to take her brother's place if she's becoming a peacekeeper? The peacekeeper all female.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Don't get me wrong. The idea works.
Good lore wise.
It's good lore wise, but in the world of For Honor, all
peacekeeper
peacekeeper are female, so she has no reason to hide her gender.
That would make more
in
sense.
fact, it would be counterintuitive because they're going to say, "You're a dude. What are you doing?"
It's like, it would make more sense if you're going for like a lawbringer or something like that.
Right. All right. Let's see. It looks really good.
It is clean.
It is very clean. This looks really good.
Again, I don't like the ornament.
Yeah.
The type of ornament that's just kind of like we just glued to the hood and hope you don't notice. Again, I blame Ubisoft for how that came out, but yeah.
I think I'll give this a 9. I think I'll give this a 9.
9.
All right. Next up, went for performer look with that mask, but didn't have enough for cool ornament.
That might have been beneficial. Ooh. I love the mask.
The mask is good.
And like again, the ornament looks a little bit better. So I don't think it's as good as the other one, like for attachment. But at least I can believe it being on the hood a little bit more.
What really hurts for me is, again, not a lot's going on here. But the thing is, I know why. That's why this is hard to say, because if you add too much, it's going to make it look gaudy. You know what I mean?
Then again, also, if you're going for a performer look from that time period, gaudy is almost kind of what you're going for.
Right.
But I do like this sort of whitewashed, I almost want to call it like the iconoclast.
I'm going to go with 8. I'm going to go with 8 on that one.
8. I can.
All right, 8 it is. Next is She Who Holds Steel. Wow.
That mask, though.
The gold does look good with that blue.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't clash with the hood too much.
No, not at all. Honestly, this is really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Is it a 9 or a 10?
I'm thinking 9.
9. Fair enough. All right. Joe the Inferno. This is my Peacekeeper build. Rosemary Rose Morgrave. She was made with the intention of having some relations with your Silver Cross Order. She's supposed to be a succubus, but I couldn't find any emotes or executions that give off the deadly seductress vibes I was going for. I used a pixelated filter on the second to last picture to imply some sort of censoring as a joke for shits and giggles. Her personality is very much Black Cat and Bayonetta coded. I hope you get the idea, or at least enjoy what I'm sharing. A good emote you could do is that one where the seducing thing where, they're just kind of going, hey, that would be a good one to do. But moving on. All right, so we're going with a succubus kind of thing. All right.
Mm-hmm. Wine color.
This I dig. That is a good position. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay. That's clever. That's a clever idea. I don't know if it's 10 worthy, but this is actually pretty clever.
I give it a 9.
9 is good. I'll give it a 9. That's pretty clever. Esmeralda, Bygone Secret of Ashfeld from Frederick. Frederick has done really well. Let's see how he does this time. Frederick always delivers with his fashion. It's very good.
I like how we got like a green scale look going on.
That is nice. I do like the white and green combination. This might be another 10, bro.
I can't disagree. I think a 10 is fair.
I think that, god dang, this is good. Frederick, you might need to send like your bill, like how you made these. These are great. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a 10. That is a solid 10.
The Bygone Secret of Ashfell.
That is really good. That is incredible. All right, next one. I don't have a name or lore for her, so just call her the White Peacekeeper, I guess. She's simple, but I never felt she needed more, okay?
Okay, got some red accents there. I personally do like that symbol, particularly for a PK.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice on the daggers.
Looks good. Looks good. I think my biggest problem is the hood.
Yeah, the hood.
The green clash is real
Again,
bad.
I wish they would let us be able to customize that hood.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a 6, I think.
Yeah, 6.
But yeah, that's not your fault. That's the hood. I don't have a name for her. Just vibes. Credit the GOAT Asteroid for the photo mode screenshots. All right. Ooh.
Deflect. Ornament is serviceable.
Yeah. The photo mode are the photos are good. They really are good. But there's not a lot going on.
Yeah, you got the ornament going for you, but is there any paint or something?
No, I didn't see any. I think that's gonna have to be a 7 for me.
I'd go 6.
6. Okay. All right. Repose because I can't be bothered to keep farming. All right. Kimia, the alchemist, pronounced Kimya, translation Persian, alchemy unique, a rogue alchemist who sells her elixirs and slaves to the highest bidders. She has a strong sense of loyalty to a mysterious warband whose leader is said to sit upon a throne made of steel and silver reinforced skulls. Coincidentally, if you cross her, your friends will find your skull meticulously and surgically freed from your body. To the warband and those she trades or combat, she knows as the undying alchemist, but to her friends, she is Kimia, the healer. Okay, let's see.
Ooh.
I like them. I like the effect there.
Kind of going for a little bit of plague doctor thing.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that with Peacekeeper, honestly.
True.
Okay.
It's good. I think it's relying heavily on that effect, though.
Yeah, though. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go with 6, maybe.
Solid concept. Yeah, 6.
All right. Next up, going with the white look again. And this is what I was talking about earlier because I feel like we saw this look earlier. Like this looks very similar, just the ornament is different. And it goes back to that point of like people saying, "Oh, well, you like, who cares if there's not a lot going on with it?" It's like, well, it comes back to the same thing. How do I grade both if they look so similar? If all you're doing is relying on the armor look rather than the creativity of it, then
yeah, I mean. Like this, we got it's good.
It is good.
The matching set is good and it's clean. But the thing is, in order to get up to like say a 10, you need to have something that is like shows your own version of creativity. And while I do like this is very crisp. It is definitely clean. Not entirely in love with the ornament, just because of how particular I am with those.
right.
So, I would say using the armor to its best extent. Maybe a little bit I could get because like sort of like the silky look. There's a hesitancy to mess with that, but at the same time, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I'd say 8.
I say 7.
Okay.
7 is. You got my drink over there?
No.
Hey, what's up, Break and Run? How you doing, man? Glad you're here. Glad you are here.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Now don't leave any stains.
Yeah. Okay. All right, next up. Friendly Psycho decided to go with my Royal Monarch PK. Let's take a look. Ooh.
Monarch.
Good color usage.
Got that crown again, but I love the purple.
All right.
Very regal.
I like it. I'm going to say 7 or 8.
I go 8.
All right, 8 it is. I'll go ahead on that.
Happy
All right,
8.
next up. Rosa, Assassin for the Creed. So most Assassin's Creed designs look more white. This one leans more into red.
Yeah, because this is like when you're midway through the game and you've gotten like some of the better gear.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Poor minion never saw it coming.
They never see me coming. Honestly, this looks really good.
I like it.
Yeah, I think this one might be a 10.
I can give it a 10.
I think it's a 10.
Yeah.
That's a 10 right there. All right, next up. my red PK. I'm not gonna lie, she's not very red.
Unless you're going like purple is sort of like a wine color.
But I mean, it looks good.
I like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, red's kind of like on the cape there.
Yeah, I see the red on the cape. Very nice design on the back here. I
Or
like
she
this.
called the red because she's bloody. I don't know.
Ooh,
Esoteric much?
I can dig it. It's a good effect.
Definitely.
Okay, I think that's it. Wow, that's actually really good.
I think the crown works very well with like the shoulder ornamentation.
I'm going to do a 9 on that.
9.
9 it is. All right, next up, Fiona. Okay. Ooh. Lots of bluish purple. We going to Zeech? We going to Zeechian?
Indeed.
Okay.
Following with magic eye posters. That's fun.
All right, cool. I'm thinking 8.
Yeah. I think 8. I think this is
8
good
it
for
shall be. 8 it shall
So
be.
it is written. So shall it be.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Next is the Flock of Dancing Jews. That's quite the name. Cult of the Silenced Heart. An assassin cult of pained and wronged women who worship a relic dagger that arose during the heresy that whispered the cult's first mother superior of enacting bloody vengeance and granting righteous power to punish the wicked. In the pursuit of righting the wrongs cast upon their sisters, their targets have ranged from notorious nobles, daimyo, and warlords, monstrous bandits, and seemingly random drunkards and peasantry of ill repute. Okay?
All right.
Ooh. The black, smoky look. I like the helm, actually. I do like that helm.
I do like the choice of the helm. Again, the ornament.
This ornament doesn't bother me as much. There are some that are way worse. Honestly, this isn't bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm willing to give that an 8. I think that's an 8 worthy.
All right. I can go for an 8.
You can agree with an 8?
I can agree with an 8.
All right, we got an 8. All right, moving on. Next is Stupid Idea Guy, who gives us, after a long time, I finally figured I'd show my character again. Haven't written her story yet, but she's going to be important for another one of my OCs. Here is Illis, the Peacekeeper that actually cares about stealth. Ooh, a pure black PK. Wow, I actually like that look.
It's a good helm.
And funny enough, this is probably what you would see in medieval times if you had like a Peacekeeper back then. Like in actual history, you would see these kind of looks. This actually looks kind of fire. I'd like to see her. Okay, so we're looking at her chest. It does look like there's a paint pattern there.
There is. It's faint, but it is there.
I'd like to get a better look at it, if we could. Oh, the bolt leaving the... Solid photography, man.
That is.
Solid photography.
Oh, definitely good there.
This might be a 10. This might be a 10.
Paint patterns looks rustic, so
This might be a 10.
I can live with a 10.
Yeah, 10. I think that's really good. That is a very clever design. All right, next up, Lord Thunder. My Peacekeeper doesn't have a name, but she has aura forming. Okay.
Indeed.
So we got a blue and red on this side, but a black and red on this side. Interesting.
Well, I love the pattern and simple choice there.
How did you pull that off? How did you go blue then black?
Different.
You can't change the color palette.
I think
for
it's just the
specific
lighting.
parts. Oh, the light. Oh, okay. Oh, it's all black and red. Okay, that is the lighting. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm willing to give that a 6 or 7. Maybe 7.
I go 7.
Okay. Next up, Black Hole Sun shining upon the lost, casting the shadow of doubt. Your hand clutches your wound as you look down at what once was your battlefield, now a mass grave. They blend together in your gaze, no longer being able to tell ally from enemy. It's all mute. Your body turns cold and gray as you collapse, barely having the strength to turn your head to the horizon, looking for any color at all. The sun shines upon you in front of it, a figure dressed in void and light, coming to claim you as you go at your last breath. P.S. Lore name directly inspired by the song with the same name, recommended as a listen. Okay?
After you finish reading that, I almost wanted you to say roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. This is not bad.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
This is not bad at all. Okay. Very nice. The mask is good. The mask is... Whoa. I dig that. I dig the black and white. I dig the black and white.
What's the matter? You never seen a black and white before?
That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Is that a 8 or a 9?
I'll go 9.
9? Okay. All right, next up, Elora Rosetta, the Drip Keeper, a member of the Kidney Mafia, only sent to collect. For fear her arrival or pray you owe her nothing. Is this like a nod to Wextra right now? All right, let's see.
Stealing them kidneys.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Honestly, it looks good. It looks very good. I love this shot right here. That's very solid. Actually, I think that's an 8 or a 9 right there.
I'll go 8.
8. Fair enough. All right, moving on to Maria, the youngest sibling of her brother Warden Conquerors, Arthur and Desmond, all serve the Dawn Sun Legion under different roles. Compared to her two brothers, Maria serves as a scout and hidden blade of the Legion, doing what needs to be done to help keep the lands of Ashfeld safe from those who seek to harm it, both from within and without. She has no qualms to the methods that need to be done in order to secure that safety. Wanted to keep farming, but not that great with this character. Okay?
I feel you.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Poor Larry.
Poor Larry. All right, this isn't bad. I'm willing to give that a 6 or 7.
I give 6.
6 it is. All right, next up. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Mike G95, Alice the Outsider. An adventurous young woman, after following a rabbit down a hole, she ended up in a strange land eternally at conflict, having to fight just to survive. Alice found refuge with the Chessmen, a chess-themed legion tasked with protecting the people of Ashfeld. Until she finds a new home, she vowed to help and protect those who would not fight for themselves. Despite her best efforts, she has gotten into conflicts with Cora, the Queen of Hearts. She might have to give this so-called queen a taste of her own medicine, curiouser and curiouser. So Mike was the one who gave us the Queen of Hearts warmonger. And so now we've got Alice. That's awesome. Okay, let's see it.
Right.
Nice.
I know this was unintentional, but at a distance, I thought the little red symbol on the boots there. I thought that was the Pepsi symbol for a second.
I'm not gonna lie. This would have been so much better if they gotten a blonde-haired look.
Yeah.
Not that this is bad, but I think blonde hair would have done it. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The White Rabbit! Oh my God, that's brilliant.
I love the rose petals too. She's painting the roses
Red. She's painting the roses red. Dude, that is so clever. That is such a clever idea. But I can't grade on lore alone. So I'm gonna give this one a 9. I think this is a 9.
The bunny makes it a 9.
Well, the only thing that holds it back from a 10 is the hell.
I would say, yeah. But
That's the only thing holding it back.
the
But
bunny makes it a 9.
the 9 is good. The 9 is good. That is so clever. Anyway, apologies for my late entry, but I give you all Evie Ravenclaw. Side note, the emblem you see is the Cannon family crest, okay?
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
I don't think we've seen this head yet.
We saw it once earlier.
Okay, interesting family crest.
Okay, that's it. 6 or 7?
7.
7 it is. All right, next up. Don't have a name or lore, Sally, but hey, hope everyone has fun. And Raven, if anyone got problems and hates this, well, they asked for it, so they get over it or kick them off the roof Spartan style. Also use the Sapphire bot so you can have it remind people rule and tab so you don't have to remind them every time. I'll try to remember. P.S. You can also hold to edit messages on picture to text. Also, it's easier for Raven to delete text and pictures in one go. Look closely. You can miss details for them about blending. I can hold to edit message on picture to text. Oh, I'll need to learn all this.
Got the Egyptian helm.
I like the look. I like that. I like that. This is very cool. Ooh, the Apollyon helm. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'm thinking 8 or 9.
I think 9.
9 it is. I like it. I like it. All right. Introducing my Rep 1 Peacekeeper from Rosa. Okay. You know, for a Rep 1, I've seen worse. The Jester hat kills it for me.
Surely you jest.
All right.
For up one.
I'll give it a 5.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty simple. 5 it is. All right.
Serviceable. Would go into combat with.
Re-upload to fix a picture. Jael, the apprentice of Mother Superior, left alone in front of a cathedral since birth, adopted and raised by Mother Superior and the nuns. There she became one of the faithful members of the chorus and become like her grandmother Deborah. It became her dream. But on that night, refer back to Deborah's legend, all that she ever knew and cared for were robbed right before her eyes before being struck down like the others. She survived the blows, barely getting back up sometime later, and managed to get away from it all with some blood spilled on her hands. She later realized that if God wants her to survive, she'll live a little longer, if anything, for the sake of those who fall. To my best to paraphrase, full lore is in lore. If Wexford could hear this, I hope she would get better soon. We all miss her. We all miss her, yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks good. I like these, I like the angles of these shots. Very nice. Very nice, yeah, I like that.
She killing him, or she's like trying to get him to safety?
Is she trying to give him a hug? What is it?
Don't worry, brother. We're gonna get you home.
These are good shots. These are very good shots.
Oh no! What happened to the head?
Oh, her head's gone.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
There's some patterns.
I'll give it an 8 or 7.
I'll go 7. 7 I think is good.
Okay. All right, next up, Morgan Shohan. Morgan was a dancer and performer within the olden theaters. The war within Heathmore brought the craft to the battlefield. She is a dancer of death, her twin blades of elegance and evil, the duality, calm serenity versus maniacal evil. Yay! All right, let's go.
The duality of man.
The duality of man. Ooh.
Hits that mask effect.
Oh, yeah. All right. 6 or 7?
6.
6. All right.
Not bad. Not bad. Oh.
Disclaimer, this character is based on Death from Raven Knight's book, Death's Diary. I hope that I did well on the lore and Heathmore and design. Read it or listen to it on his YouTube channel. Okay. If this is about death, I'm interested. All right. I've walked this world for a very long time, and in that time I've watched humanity commit wonders and atrocities alike. I've seen the cruelty and delusion of mad women who took the name of a demon, and it disgusted me how she tried to wield me like a weapon as she rekindled war between knights, samurai, and Vikings in Heathmore. I've seen nobility in a warden who adopted a daughter of Valkenheim and watched her grow into a devout warden like him. I've seen self-sacrifice in the wife of a mighty, unbreakable general of the Blue Dragon Corps, and the fierce love of a snow leopard queen, Hatun, who fought another Hatun to shield the village where her son lived, even after she gave him up to save him. I must go now. A foolish virtuoso and a pirate captain with a heart as black as coal are fighting over a treasure stolen by Horkers, and I will meet them, as I meet all things, with care. Until next time, sincerely, Death. Well, you know what? You did Death some service there. You did Death some service there. For those who do not know the background behind this, I have written a book called Death's Diary. You can actually read the chapters on YouTube, or listen to me read them. And this is a very nice nod to Death being in Heathmore. I never thought about putting Death in Heathmore for the Death Diary series, but that is a neat idea. Maybe I should write little side things for Death being in Heathmore and what he would think about it. But I'm very flattered that you base your Peacekeeper on Death, because Death in Death Diary can look like whatever he wants. He's taken the form of a young man, a young woman, a child, an old man, an old woman, an animal. He's taken any form he wants. So hey, you know, I'm flattered. All right, let's take a look at the art. Looks good. Ooh. The wings do help. They really do.
Indeed.
Ah, that's the diary. That's the diary. I like that. I like that. Okay. I can't show favoritism just because it references my lore and my character. I love it. I'm very grateful for it. But if I have to be objective, I'm gonna have to give this either a 7 or an 8.
Give it an 8.
Give it an 8? Okay. I really appreciate you referencing Death. That means the world to me. And I honestly want to make Death now myself and for honor. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, little coconut, not much to it, but I think it looks pretty clean. Okay.
It is clean.
It is clean. Yeah, that is pretty clean. Not gonna lie. Okay. Then in that case,
think you can do with like a little bit of ornamentation here and there, like maybe some, maybe not a paint pattern, but at least like a symbol or an embossing might go a long way.
I'd probably say 7.
I say 7, yes.
Okay. Sorry for the poor quality. My PS app is playing games with me. Sophia, the last of the Dragon Claw. When Dragon's folly fell, the Dragon's Claw, an order of female spies were deployed. Her sisters betrayed their duty and joined Horkos, leaving hundreds to die, but Sophia survived and her hunt has just begun. Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, the quality makes it harder to see, but...
It's a solid look.
6?
6.
6. Okay. Introducing Amara Akia, known as the Bloody Rose, once a member of the Blackstone Legion, where she earned her moniker in honor of the white blood-dipped rose she would always leave behind as a memento of her deed. After the schism of the Legion, Amara found her own way with a group of like-minded former Legionnaires. After a time of doing odd jobs as mercenaries to keep food on the table, she was visited by the unlikeliest of individuals, Holden Cross, the Griffin. He understood her regrets for the lives she had taken and why she hadn't sided with him against Apollyon. But he offered her a chance of redemption to make amends for the blood on her hands if she would only fight at his side once more. After careful deliberation and intense contemplation, Amara agreed and has fought at Cross' side ever since, fighting to make right the wrongs of her past. All right, so I do want to just say this before we get into the fashion. Every time I'm reading lore, I'm counting the sentences. Because remember, one of the rules I set up, please no more than 5 sentences. And this one crossed into 7. Here's what I need to say. Me and Sync have talked about this a little bit. People seem to misunderstand this rule, and I want to make it clear now. The reason we have the rule about shortening the length of your lore segment is 2 reasons. Number 1, because we have a whole part of the Discord dedicated to sharing your lore in the lore channel, so you can put it all there and we won't stop you. And 2, I want to read these, but if they're too long, it takes away from the rest of the contest, because this is about fashion more so than lore. Mm-hmm. So in the future, what's going to happen is we're trying to find a way to help mitigate this problem. But if we keep getting lore that goes way over 5 sentences, this right here isn't too bad. This right here isn't too terrible. But I've seen lore that takes up like half a page. I'm just not going to read it. It's going to get to the point that, okay, you can put it there, but I'm not going to read it. I don't want to disqualify your fashion because of the lore, but if you're going to put it that long, I'm not even going to bother reading it. I'm just going to skip right over it. You know, that's not to be mean. That's just, you got to abide by the rules, guys. It's for ease of going through all this. So that's why we're doing that. And if it continues to become a problem, we may have to use more harsh punishments. So moving on. Let's take a look.
All right. I like the blonde look.
The silver and red and white goods look good together.
Always a good combo.
I like that pose.
Oh, definitely.
This is honestly really good. I like that. I like that. And this is what I was talking about with the blonde look earlier with the Alice thing.
Yes.
This is honestly pretty fire. Is this a 10? Is this a 10 right here?
I could be tempted. You know,
I'll go 10.
Go 10.
I'll go 10.
I am content with that.
All right. Nakal the Hidden Jaguar. Nakal roamed the now desolate and decimated streets of Tenochtitlan. Invaders had come from a place far away, some place called Heathmore. The intruders came for the wealth of the Aztec, had captured their strongest warrior, Mixcoatl, and put many, including her warrior father and retired peacekeeper mother, to the sword. Donning a mask carved for the ferocious jaguar, she stalked the jungles of her home, and now her new hunting ground, searching for the ones who stole her home and family. To her people, she became Ocelot Mitlan, the jaguar of the underworld, and those of Heathmore, she has become known as La Llorona, the weeping woman, a spirit of disaster and death. Interesting. Her mother was a peacekeeper? How's that possible if she's descended from Aztecs? Her father was an ocelot, and he was around during the attack on Tenochtitlan. How was her mother a peacekeeper?
Unless it's like taking place in the future or something.
I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, let's see. Here we go. I can dig it. This is very good.
Yeah. It's also kind of interesting because like the padded armor also kind of reminds me like the Aztecs did have a like sort of like a padded armor themselves.
Yeah.
And Kitty.
I'm sorry, but the mask, it's still the thing. I'll give it a 9. I'll give that a 9. That's pretty good.
9 is fair.
All right, next up. Being alone in the desert makes you go a little crazy. I call her the Desert Rose. Okay. Not bad.
Very arid.
Yeah, I would agree.
Good face.
Yeah, I could look at that all day. Ooh, good. Good for you.
Almost looks like a contortionist.
I know. Whoa, what the heck?
How?
Oh, she's a little crazy. I get it. She's a little crazy. That is... How did you do that? What? Okay. I'm going to give that an 8. That's pretty funny, but I'm going to give that an 8. All right, next up. My rugged Dark Crusader Peacekeeper. She's been through hell and back, yet she still fights for God and the peace of the people. Okay.
All right, Templar colors. Good.
Got the
good.
Templar look going on. Yep.
Love the blades.
Yep. Oh, that's it. Okay.
The ornament.
Yeah, the ornament kind of hurts.
I think without the ornament, I'd be doing much better. I say 7.
I say 6.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that's it. Okay, that was all the Peacekeepers. Whew, we went through a lot. Well, now comes the time where we gotta
Narrow it down.
narrow it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through all the non-10s and knock them out. But thank you all for participating. All of you, whether you got a 10 or not. You know, it means the world that you get involved and add your characters. Had a lot of fun going through these.
Oh,
Lord,
yes.
keep an eye on chat for me. If anyone has any questions or comments or concerns, they can send them.
But of course. Some of them are still a little. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
Some of them are still a little wonked out about like the contortionist thing. They're just like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just what? Beep.
Wait. Wait.
All right. So we go. Alrighty then. Also, gentlemen and ladies, make sure you are getting ready to vote because eventually we are going to have to narrow it down to that.
Yeah, we will have to narrow it down.
So, have your keyboards ready. Or Mac, or mouse, or I don't know. Some of you might be watching this on your phone.
Although I was really flattered by the Death Diary reference. That was really good.
Yep. It may not be.
I suppose that gets an honorable mention from me.
It'll always be a 10 in here.
Well,
In my carotid artery.
I haven't heard anyone bring up Death Diary to me in a very long time. I figured most people didn't care about it anymore.
Yeah, they typically only want to talk about Pestilence's tax returns.
Yeah, obviously.
Stiff competition. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it is. We had, so far we're at 3 10s right now that I've gotten to.
A lot of good entries. And poor Larry just keeps getting shot.
Yeah, poor Larry. He's the true MVP of all this.
I remember Larry's vacation.
That was one of the funniest trailers, just Larry going, ah, ha, 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 just having a complete, like crash out. Like,
It's like, I have an idea. What if we had an execution where we kick Larry in the balls? It's just like, I'm going on vacation. That was just that was fun.
that was fun. And then you had all the other characters filling in for Larry. Just that was clever. That was really clever. That was a very funny joke. I wish they'd bring that back, Larry's vacation.
Larry hasn't had a vacation in several years. He needs a vacation. We'll need to talk to the developers about that.
I'll email JC, let him know Larry needs another vacation. You know, actually on one Warriors Den, they had Larry cameo.
Oh, yeah.
While we're going through these, how many of you guys have read Death Diary? Let me know in chat. I'd love to know how many people have actually read Death Diary or even know what it is. I expect very few responses to that.
I expect a lot, and you'll be in Death's Diary. I'm just kidding. Oh, Dredge Jordan. Yes, indeed. Had several black stone ones this time, and a lot of desert themes.
Yeah, a lot of desert things. I was surprised by that.
How did Larry become immortal in the first place? It's a good question.
Pray to the spider god.
Too easy.
All right, we have narrowed it down to the final ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to knock out 2.
Okay.
All right, this is the hard part because we got to decide 2 that when you knock out 2. Let me think. I think I'll knock out this one just because it is specifically from Assassin's Creed, and that is a reference, and
Okay.
I feel like it's existing off of that reference. It's definitely good, and if we didn't have over 4 finalists, I think this would stay in. But yeah, I think we can safely remove this one. But good job, Fragonus. I do like it.
I liked it too.
All right, now we just gotta knock out one more. Let me look at this one again.
I want to keep this one.
You want to keep this one?
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
right there, that's kind of perfect. Okay, let's take a look at this one.
It's got the rose thing going on, and I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so hard.
This is hard. These are so good. Okay, let's look at this one again. Yeah, that's got to stay. That is so solid.
It's too clean.
Okay, what about this one? I just love the way that this feels so real. This feels like a realistic Peacekeeper, which you barely see anymore. And then the last one. This one looks so solid too. The silver, red, and white looks great. But we got to pick one to go, and you know what? I'm going to say this one. I'm going to say this one. It's so hard. This is so hard. But I've got to pick one. Yeah. This one is so good, but I'm going to knock this one out. All right, that brings us down to the final 4. That is Bellona the Bloodied Rousseau. I'm just going to call her the Bloodied Fairy because of that. That right there is so peak. That is so, it's like a fairy just warp travel. That is so peak.
That's a disciple of Isha, right?
Then you have Sub Rosa, who just looks like a vampire Peacekeeper with a flame motif.
Which I'm here for.
Yeah, this shot right here is what sold it for me. That's such a good shot. Then you have our green meanie, Esmeralda, who's just rocking that emerald drip. And then you got the stupendously good Elise, who just looks like an absolute baller. So, now we've got to actually make the poll. So, let us go ahead. I'm sorry, Aaron Tsuka. I really am. This was a hard choice.
Who do you?
All right, so
have our voice. Who are you?
Who are you? Okay, so we'll start at the top. The first one is Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. That's what I'm calling her.
I thought you said baloney.
Baloney. Baloney. Bellona the Bloodied Fairy.
Salame.
Baloney.
That's a rock.
Then we have Sabrosa. I'll just call her Sabrosa the vampire chick.
Add in the Italian hand gestures with that.
All right. Then you have Esmeralda, the green meanie. And last but not least, Elise.
Elise going dark.
Elise going dark. I like that. Okay, so we have our finalists, and we will start the poll right now. You have 5 minutes to vote.
When do we start?
You have 5 minutes to vote. Vote now. We have 36 people in chat. Vote now. I will go back through them so that you can all see them again. This is Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. This purple and white looks beautiful. I actually really like the ornament.
Again, Sons of the Phoenix look right
very
there.
Sons of the Phoenix look. And then this, just mwah, that is such a good effect. Styled perfectly. The pose is phenomenal. I am down with that. Then you have Sub Rosa, this vampire right out of Baroque period, ready to bite your neck and bleed you out.
Might let her.
Might even let her do it. Like, just look at them eyes, bro. Look at them eyes, bro. Got flames coming out of her, and I like how the flames kind of travel with her. That looks really, really solid. Then you have Esmeralda, the bygone secret of Ashfeld, who, let me just be real, someone tell me the recipe for this Peacekeeper. That looks so baller right now. Oh, I hate how good that looks. I hate how good, because it makes me wish I could make a PK look that good.
I don't even have the I don't have the rep, man.
Like, just god damn. Like, Frederick never misses.
Frederick.
And then I love this so much because it's the first time I've seen a Peacekeeper where I'm like, dude, I could see that in real medieval Europe. I could see that in a real medieval Europe setting. It looks so solid. I love the stealth idea behind it. I love that her armor color blends into these mire-like backgrounds. Just looks so solid. And can we just get props for you actually freeze framing right as the bolt leaves?
Just we need a
how did you do that?
I mean, like the Eric Andre show. It's like we'll be right back there.
We'll do. Just all of this is so solid. Okay, you
17 of you have voted. We need, that's like about half of you.
We need y'all got 3 more minutes. Y'all got 3 more minutes to vote. Y'all got 3 more minutes. I need to get a drink real quick.
I will get one as well.
Aaron, don't be upset. Don't be upset. I didn't disqualify you because of the lore. It was just, well, I mean, you needed to follow the rules of the lore. That is true, but honestly, that was a hard choice because I really liked your design. I hate doing this. This is the worst part about doing the fashion contest, because when we get to that moment where we have too many 10s and I need to knock them out, it hurts to get rid of ones that I think really deserve a 10 spot. So that's the hardest thing. Like, I love doing these fashion contests, but the hardest part is knocking out people that I think really did a good job. Even when I don't give a 10, like, there are some designs that I give an 8 or a 9 or a 7 that I'm like, I like this personally, but to keep consistent with what we've expected, I do need to knock it down a few points. And which sucks, because I know a lot of you put a lot of your time and effort and energy into making these look good, and that sucks that I gotta, knock some of these out. But anyway, I'll go with my favorite picture on each one for the fast roundup. So
beautiful,
just gorgeous for Bella. And then hard to pick a favorite one here. I'm gonna go with this one personally.
Yeah, it's just good.
That's just such a.
That's good like I half expected to be like that. That's like the start screen. The menu comes up on the right hand side.
Yeah, could you see this as a menu screen?
Yeah.
And then my favorite for this one,
probably the arrow bolt.
Probably the bolt. Yeah, either that or this one. That close up is pretty solid.
That zoom is just like, what did you just say?
What did you just say to me? You know what she looks like? You know what she looks like? A fallen.
That's why you like it so much.
All right, you got 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. You gotta vote. You got 1 minute. 1 bloody minute. With 26 votes, there's still 12 of you who haven't voted. How have you not voted?
Come on.
Come on. Give us your votes. Give us your
opinions.
Votes. You're almost out of time. The world's going to explode if you don't vote.
Do we have to get celebrities to remind you to vote condescendingly?
Come on, guys. You're almost there. You're almost out of time.
I believe in you.
I believe. Believe.
Believe.
And it's 12:10. We got to close it. No, and the winner is... a tie! We've got another tie!
Oh my gosh!
Bologna the Bloodied Fairy and Illis Going Dark with 31% both. Oh my god. All right, we got to redo the poll and narrow it down again.
Or do we become tiebreakers, I say?
No, let's let them vote. Let's let them vote. That's what we did last time there was a tie. All right, so Esmeralda, I'm actually stunned. I thought you were going to win this. In fact, I'm actually going to save this image because I kind of want to make this myself sometime. That looks so good. I'm going to save this image.
I think that might be the highest.
Because that might be fire. I'm gonna save this because I want to try to bake this myself. That is a really good design. I'm gonna get the back too. Make sure I get it right. Okay, there we go. All right, because that is a really good design. I like that. I'm gonna try to make that myself. That looks really good. Okay, so bye Esmeralda. Good try, excellent try. And then what were the two finalists? They were Bellona the Bloodied Fairy and Illis Going Dark. So Sub Rosa the Vampire is out. Oh, that sucks. You were so good.
It sucks.
All right, so we're down to 2. We're down to 2 now. We got Elise and Bellona. So let's restart the poll.
When are we going to start the Lithuanian?
Is it going to be Bellona the Bloodied Fairy or Elise Going Dark? And make sure I spelled that right. Okay, I misspelled Bellona. Let me get that right. Okay. And start voting. You have 4 minutes. Actually, we're going to narrow it down to 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to vote this time.
You got to pick now.
You got to pick. You got to pick that. You got to pick. All right, guys, start voting, and we'll go through it one more time. We'll go through it one more time for you guys so that you can decide. Again, we got Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. I know that it's the Bloodied Rose, but come on! Like, God damn! Just that.
It's good.
That is a good shot. That is. I'm saving that. I'm just saving that shot.
I want like Persona 5 music playing in the background.
And then Elise.
I need like the old Call of Duty.
This is what I mean. Okay, guys, I keep saying this phrase. This is what I mean. Sometimes less is more. And this is exactly what I mean. We don't have any crazy ornaments. The colors are not popping at us.
There are paint patterns and embossing.
There are paint patterns and embossings involved. A lot of this comes down to just very simplistic but very effective. I think it is possible. It just takes some creativity. So all you people out there coming at me like, F off. This is a great one. This is a great one, as we can see as it made it to the finals. So whether you win or lose this one, know that you made it to the tiebreaker round, and that is impressive. So very, very well done all around. Yes. You have exactly 2 minutes.
Yes, and
there's a Lord of the Rings reference. Yeah, I saw the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I saw that Lord of the Rings reference. Frederick already won once, which I think hurt their votes. That is true. Frederick is a winner from the past. But to be honest, Frederick has made it to the finals a few times. And I also don't want to just not qualify people because they've won before.
Yeah.
That'd be a little unfair to say, oh, you've already won, we can't consider you.
We're not going to say suffering from success.
Yeah, that's not fair to him because why would he want to get involved in the future? Because he knows he's not going to win again. I think that's a little unfair. Mm-hmm. So he should have the right to hop back in again.
Yep. Rate on the drip and nothing but.
The drip and nothing but the drip. But yes, but honestly, Frederick's was really good.
Indeed.
Frederick has made it to the finals every time. Boy can't miss. He's got great drip. Are
you going to judge him for being good?
A realistic fashion making the final definitely deserves praise. It does. Well, guys, I hate to say it. We got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to vote. Last look. A look at our fairy princess and a look at our absolute bolter fire.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Think fast, chuckle fun. Bam, bam, bam. All right, guys. You've got less than a minute left. How many of you have voted? 32 have voted. 32 people have voted. That's almost everyone. There's one person who hasn't voted. Come on, you one holdout. You gotta vote. Don't ruin this. It's over. Who won? Let's end the poll, and it is Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. Oh my Lord, everybody. That Elise Going Dark
is now going dark.
That was amazing. That was one of the closest we've had in a very long time. Very well done. And our winner is Bellona the Bloodied Fairy. I'm not going to lie, that is some fire fashion.
Yes, the Fae wins.
Just this image right here,
honestly, that's a wallpaper right there.
That's a wallpaper. That's so good. Anyway, before we go, guys, couple things we need to say. Please pay attention. Don't leave yet. Couple things. Thanksgiving holiday is next week, so we are not going to have a fashion contest this coming week. We will not be in town to have it, and we will not be able to stream ourselves judging it if you do. So we're going to take this next week off from fashion contests. We will return the following week to pick up with the next one. The next fashion contest, so that you have time to grind and get material for it, is going to be Highlander. Highlander is next. So all of you Highlander fans out there, get yourselves ready. We're going to be going over the big Scotsman. And so we will be looking at Highlander fashion next time around. Now, some of you are wondering, will I go ahead and open up the contest submission period for Highlander? The answer is no. We are skipping. That means that I'm literally going to be holding off for a week. I'm not going to open up the next channel yet. But what's going to happen is, on Friday, at the end of the day, Friday of next week, I will start the Highlander submission process. I mean, not on Friday, I'm sorry. On Saturday. Saturday of next week, I will start the submission process for Highlander. So we will do that then. Also, I'm going to be adjusting the rules in terms of lore submission so that we don't run into more problems of people just overloading with lore. Okay? All right. So with all that done, thank you guys so much. I had a ball. I hope you did too. Lark, did you enjoy yourself?
I had a good time.
All right. And again, congratulations to Indigo with Bologna. And congratulations to everyone who submitted. Y'all did a great job. And as always, my friends, we will see you in the next one. Take care.
Have a good one, fellas.